Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning or good evening, whatever time period you are in the world, and whatever time you might be listening to this. Hi, and welcome to our next episode where we talk about everything weight loss, we talk about everything nutrition, we talk about everything movement, we talk about all the pillars of how you can get in better health and in better shape. So today, the quick breakfast bite, I call it. I don't know how I come up with that name, but will be this question I've been seeing and people have been asking throughout the internet, throughout our community. It's do I need a diet to lose weight? Deep, profound question. Well, today we're going to talk about that. We'll be addressing it together, sharing our insight, what we think on this topic. So let's dive into this. We'll be touching at least three key points. At least, well, we'll try to see how much key points we'll touch on this morning. I will be sharing with you so you can have a better insight on do you need a diet. For those who are first time joining us, my name is Joel Levia. I help people achieve their ultimate goal, which is to lose weight and feel great in the shortest time humanly possible. I am happy to be with no other than Daniela Gattel, and you could introduce yourself for people who don't know you as yet.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Gattel. I am a master health coach with a board certification. Yeah, and I help you get in better shape. I combine the science of nutrition with the art of coaching to, give a life that is a life of gold. So that's what I do. Very happy to be here with you today, Jay, talking about do I need to be on a diet to lose weight? What a great question. So, what do you think about that?
Well, this question I know a lot of people battle with because first and foremost is ask the question that is entwined with the same question is what should I eat? And when you hear what should I eat, then you say, okay, so do I need to be on a diet? What type of diet I need to be on? And there's so much diets out there, and so much other people might be trying different things and might be working for one. Tell to yourself, do I really need it? Do I need to get on to this one or that one? But the question should yes, I know that is a question that is looking in the head, but the question you should ask yourself, are you not already on a diet? Something to think about, right? The thing is, what is a diet? By definition, diet is just food you consume on a regular basis. And most of us are creatures of habit. We eat the same set of food all the time, continuously. Breakfast, I know most likely your breakfast is this very similar or same for the last year. Cereals, eggs, I don't know, bacon, it follows certain patterns. And by definition, you're already on a diet. Now the question is, do you need a proper or do you need to adjust your diet that you're already eating to help with weight loss? That might be the question. So you could continue doing what you're doing, but just refine what you're consuming to achieve your goals. So you can still eat your favorite foods. However, we start to look at it a little different to refine it to help you achieve that goal. Do you want to jump in and add in your 2 cents? I know you have a lot of sense there, so
Mhm. Yeah, no, you said it right. Because majority of people who want or look out or decided that they want to get healthier is because they are already following a diet that is most likely the standard American diet. And so, how can you eventually? And why do they follow the standard American diet? Because like that's what is there. That's what they've been used to eat, and that's what is what they know. And there's something that I want to say, that there's any diet that is a nutrition regimen works, because the paleo works, because the Whole30 works, because the a keto works, that all of them works. The question that here is, and eventually we're debating, is that do they really works in the long time? So could you eat keto for the rest of your life and not face any health consequences? Or could you eat paleo or once for the rest of your life and not have like health consequences? Or could you go into a lifestyle nutrition regimen that could be the intermittent fasting and one meal a day, this different one that are out there, and not face health consequences? I mean, could you keep up eating one meal a day for the rest of your life? Is
I,
that even doable?
I think just adding on to what you're saying is, um, jumping onto a different type of diet is because of maybe by popular demand or media, you seeing that is a trendy thing. So you said, okay, let me jump on this bandwagon, this treadmill to see if I can get somewhere. And it's exactly what happened. You feel like a treadmill. You feel like you're not going nowhere. You feel like originally like you're doing something, but then realize at the end of the day, you're not going nowhere. So you end up jumping off to jump on the next treadmill to see if that could take you somewhere. However, just like what you just explained, diet is a habitual nourishment, because what we do every day is nourish our body, with food. And that's what we do right now. Constantly, we need food to survive, and each substance that come in our body give our body or supply our body with some form of nutrients to sustain life, which we consider life now. That's what diet is. So your everything we eat have some form of nutrients. Some have less than some don't have good qualities, or they might be heavily processed and have other stuff in it. But generally, if the food comes into our body, it sucks out the nutrients and it gets rid of the ones it don't want. So that's what diet is. If is eating food habituously to nourish your body. So if we change the concept of do I need a diet, we get to realize we are already on one. We just need to tweak what we are doing. Just tweak what we are doing. And the cool thing, you don't need to jump on nobody else's treadmill. Your treadmill is working just fine and you enjoy it, because yours mightn't be a treadmill. You're actually seeing progress. The progress might be that you're gaining weight, you're getting certain issues. So you know it's working in one direction. Let's see if we could get it working in the next direction to your own health benefits by just adjusting certain things, looking at certain patterns we tend to have, certain food choices that we might be able to substitute for some other joyful food that we enjoy as well, because we eat to bring sense of joy and fulfillment and nourishment as well. So I think we have to start to look at the word diet, a little different. Continue.
Yeah, it's true what you're saying, and there's something that can be seen as a game, that is the meal transformation game. So whatever you're already eating, let's see as a game and transform that into a little bit better version of the previous meal, which doesn't mean, hey, I'm going, let's say, the starting point for someone that decide today is the day that they want to lose weight, or someone that say, hey, I did try, and then I went back to square one, and now let me start over, and they try something. It could be looking at what you're doing. So is the breakfast now looking like I don't know, Lucky Charms cereal and milk? Or is the breakfast now looking like frappuccino or unicorn drink at Starbucks and a bagel, or accent, or in a bagel with cream cheese, or like a cappuccino and whatever muffin, for example? So is by starting out, we say, okay, where's my starting point, and seeing health and the meal as a continuum, So you say, okay, I'm starting out from, let's say, you evaluate that on a scale from 1 to 10. My starting point is 4. How can I make this 4.5? Could you take off the cream from the cappuccino or the frappuccino or the unicorn drink? Could you use, instead of Lucky Charm, could you mix Lucky Charm with the brain flakes? I can't even remember the name of the cereals. So could you do that just for 7 days? Could you transform a little bit your breakfast? Because going from frappuccino and chocolate muffin to a egg frittata, like the mainstream weight loss industry tell you to go when they say this is the diet, 1,200 calories a day, and you eat a slice of a turkey breast for breakfast, one slice of turkey breast for lunch, and one slice of turkey breast for dinner. That's what you eat. So going from that to the extreme, it often 99.9% of the time backlash. And then you find that you're into that hamster wheel that said, gosh, it didn't work. I fail. Oh, I feel, what's wrong with me? Why is it not working for me? So what if you look at what are you already doing and just make that a little bit better? And how can you make this? By using what are your strengths? What is your ability? What you're already doing well? Are you already like making breakfast? Well, so there's already something there that you can use, and instead of making that breakfast, it could be just to that adjusted a little bit to what is your next version of yourself. For example, you want to transform lunch from going to what can be like a burrito that you buy from the food cart, or whatever that you buy from the staple in restaurants out there, to having, I don't know, some rotisserie chicken or some grilled chicken breast.
That's
It
why I
takes.
think what we was talking about a couple days ago about planning ahead, comes in handy, because all the things we are talking about, all these small little, we say bricks, it makes the home. So each if you watch each one as bricks or pillars, they all support each other. If you do one, it can affect all the others. If you do the next one, it can affect all the others. And that's why we are trying to share with you all these little small nuggets, because one thing, one little change will affect everything collectively. So that we're talking about diet here, and how you already on one, how you could just tweak. However, those other ones we talk about helps you as well. The mindful eating, the eating slowly, they all affect you and your weight loss journey. They all have one of the same, meaning the same home. It affects you. So yeah, continue, Danny.
No, you're saying everything like as it is. Like it's just really getting off of that belief that in order to get healthier, you will need to go and get something that someone said is working, or go and get something that you believe you need to throw away all you have done so far for 40 years, 45, 50, 60 years of your life, 30, what it is, and then say, you know what, that all that didn't work. That's it. It's crap. Out. And introduce something that is completely different from what you have done so far.
Because we are creatures of habit. That's the thing. That's why we rebel. We rebel because you tell me to eat keto and I like a certain way of eating. And I give example of my friend Jason. I hope he not listening, but he love Indian food. Culturally, this is what he enjoy. And for me to he wanted to lose weight and feel good, and for me to put him on these extreme stuff like keto or some others out there, he will rebel, and I know that because generally speaking, we are creatures of habit. We enjoy certain food. It brings pleasure to us, like we was talking about in previous episode. It does something to us. So for us to just drastically turn, we may do it for a week, 3 weeks, a month. You may even push it for 2 months or 3 months, but you will throw in the towel. It does tend to be the thing. You tend to throw in the towel. I'm not saying you will, but generally speaking, we love what we love, and our body always say, I want to get back to where it was. It always try to go back to that equilibrium place that brings happiness and joy. And that's why many people fall off those bandwagons of all these different so-called diets out there. So continue doing what you're doing. That's the whole quest today, is sharing with you that you're already on a diet by definition. Just let's look at how we could tweak it so you could start seeing the results you want.
Yeah, let's reframe that what you're doing, some form is working. It is. And it just to make that a little bit better, considering that health is a continuum. So is what in health coaching we call the food continuum. That is not going from 0 to 10, but it's really going from where you're starting. 4, okay, what is the little bit better from 4? It's 4.3, 4.5, and gradually go to and get to a 10, which may means in some cases that you're not eating certain food anymore, but you made that conscious decision of improving it step by step a little bit better. And so then you realize that the lucky charm in the morning were at the end of the day giving you bloatiness. And so that you decide that they're not for you, not because they are bad, just because they are not for you. So you decide at some point that you started off with a muffin, a chocolate muffin, and then gradually you turn into a whole grain muffin. And then you say, you know what, let me try some egg, scrambled eggs or egg frittata, or let me put some vegetables in the egg. But it's something that you do over time, so that the point is that you can do it day in and day out every single day, because that's who you have become. You're not the person that enjoy Lucky Charm. And I say just a food, just for example, like really pick the XYZ food that you think is not healthy for you now. You progress forward and move forward, so you get to the food that is nourishing you, is nourishing you in such a way that you feel energized after you eat it. You feel you can take on the day. You feel that you can go 3, 4, 5 hours without eating food, or without going back and search for quick energy that can be given by a burst of sugar. So that is the continuum of the diet that you're already in. If you are in the standard American diet, or if you eat whatever food is available in the United States or Canada or so, that's what you should continue be eating it, just making it a little bit better. If you're in a different country, that just let's make better what is the starting point.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
When you
That's what.
renovate, let me finish this. When you renovate a house, when you go like see it as your 2.0 version of yourself as a house renovation. Are you tearing down the house? No. You just make the house a little bit better by using what is already there and changing like the furnitures, the colors of the wall. So you are like a work in progress on what is already there. It's working. Just need a little tweak, and I'm done.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So, guys, that's for the breakfast bite, and what we're trying to show you is a different approach of looking at your health. looking at weight loss. It's just a different way, because what we present to you this morning is nothing new, but it's just how you look at it now. You're already the captain of your ship. You're the queen or the king of your castle already. We're just showing you now how to, or we are, I should say, we are like the assistant to help you achieve your quest much better, but you're already doing your thing and already on the right path. You just need to look how to tweak certain things to make it just a little more, even a little more better. So with that said, we are here to just share with you our upcoming 30 days, a total reset, a weight loss, nutrition reset. We want to share it with you. So, Dan, if you want to talk about it just for a brief,
Yeah.
what is coming up, when it's happening, and also talk about again what's happening on Sunday
Sure.
as well.
So, like starting this Sunday, we're kicking off with a happy hours for all the enrollees inside the 4 week health reset. So, what is this 4 weeks health reset? Jay said it's really like let's start right. Let's do it right. The wherever step you or the journey you are in, let's make it right by saying, you know what? Let me see this whole nutrition, getting healthier, having feeling better, looking great thing as a little bit of a continuum of what I am already doing. Because if I enjoy eating burgers, why should I give up burgers, right? Why should I be changing everything that is me? Considering we ask a question about is does food trigger memories? There's so many beautiful memories that come out when we eat food. Why should we give up that, right? We should hold precious the memories that are related to food when they're like beautiful memory. So why don't we just try to see for once 4 weeks, not the entire life, 4 weeks. You have nothing to lose. It's just 4 weeks to see if trying to get healthier with a new perspective, a different perspective, is something that could work for you in the long term. And I bet it will. I'm a living testimony of that. I lost a bunch of pounds, a lot of pounds, by just eating a little bit better. Tonight, I'm going to show up my before and after. So you see what I mean on myself, on my transformation. And that didn't happen with keto. I tried the keto, I tried the CrossFit, I tried the 1 meal a day, I tried a smoothie, I tried everything. But at the end of the day, I love the food that I'm used to eat. And so I just tried to make that a little bit better to the point that it becomes who I am. It becomes a ingrained habits that now I repeat a second nature. Like my to-go breakfast is a healthy version for me, for my thought of healthy, because I repeat it over time, over and over, and it's the food that I enjoy, that I truly enjoy eating. So this 4 weeks coming up and starting Sunday with a very much nice happy hour and cocktail hour, we are going to show you what you could do. It's the what you're already doing is working. Just help us to make it a little bit better. Be curious. Can we like childlike curiosity and say, hey, let me see what is this? Because what are these guys talking about? That continue eating my burgers and bacon and my mayo, and so it's working? Yes, it is. It is. And we can show that in just 4 weeks. Then if it's not working for you, well, but I bet it will. And if you by any chance if within like in the first 2 weeks you think that this is not for you, well, you can opt out. We give you all your money back and we love you. So that it's totally risk free. You can get like 2 weeks of everything, the goodies, and then walk away with it and pay zero. It's all on us. That's how confident we are that this is what we are introducing to you is working. So Jay probably is going to drop the link below and just join us. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be 4 amazing weeks where we are going to treat you like your princes and princesses, and you're gonna see how beautiful it is to just make what you eating a little bit better.
So that's that for today, for right now. Join us again this evening where we share with you some nutrition secret exposed. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day until we join again, till we meet again. Always stay fit and healthy.